Hey y'all, we're here at Busted Oak Cellars, where not only do they have a great selection of wine, they also have beautiful scenery, kayaking, fishing, and so much more. Let's go inside and learn all about it.
Hi, my name is Kevin Cook.
Hi, I'm Sherry Cook.
Welcome to Busted Oak Cellars.
So we opened in February of 2020 because we have impeccable timing and just in time for COVID, but we've made it through and we're open 5 days a week, Thursdays through Monday.
So our property is about 60 acres. Right now we're sitting on the back deck of our tasting room. We have plenty of indoor seating, but we have a lot more outdoor seating. In addition to having about 30 wines, pretty stellar wines, I think one thing that sets us apart is we have impeccable service. We try to take care of our staff members to take care of our consumers. And I think we all try to establish a genuine connection with our patrons.
So when you come, we're dog friendly, we're kid friendly. We've got a couple of ponds, you can fish. We've got a paddle boat and 2 kayaks. Some of the local kids even swim. We've got things for the kids to do. You could do s'mores or play in the tree house, or we've got a Connect 4. So we're trying to find things so that when you bring your friends and family, you can make new memories. We have 3 cabins that we rent. They're about 640 square feet. The leach sleeps 6 or 7. Full kitchen, grills on the back porch. So it's great. You can come out for the weekend, visit Busted Oak Cellars with some of the other wineries in the area. We also host large parties, and we often do birthday parties, retirement parties, graduation parties, baby showers, and a lot of wedding showers.
You can find us on Facebook and Instagram at Busted Oak Cellars, or you can go to our website, bustedoakcellars.com.
And our address is 6195 Round Top Road, Carmine, Texas, 78932. We'd love to see you, make new friends.
Now before you leave Busted Oak Cellar, you can't forget to take a picture in the big maroon chair. Now our next stop, we're gonna meet some mules, so let's go. We're here at the Blue Mule Winery, where they have tons of livestock that you can actually feed and pet. They have a great variety of wine that has a sweet, nostalgic story behind each bottle. Let's go inside and learn more.
Hi, I'm Ashley Dalhart, and welcome to the Blue Mule. What we have here is something very special. We are a family-owned and operated business. We make all of our wine here by hand. We grow some of the grapes, we buy some of the grapes, we do all the crushing. So everything is very much hands-on, loved, cared for, sweated, fought over, everything. We pull all of those emotions into our wine, which I'm sure, you can taste. All of our labels are all of our family members. So we make 16 different styles of wine, and each wine has a different family member on it. These are photos that we went and we found in boxes of our grandparents, boxes of photos, and it's fun. We have a really good time here. We are on a 10-acre farm. We have lots of animals that you can pet and love on. We do have chickens, guineas, we have our donkeys. You're more than welcome to get some donkey treats and go out and feed the donkeys. We do have alpacas, and they are fuzzy, fuzzy, fun creatures. They don't really care about people too much, but there is one, Coco, he's our favorite. He will kind of come up to say hi and get a little neck scratching. We do have our nice vineyard, and so you're more than welcome to come out and check out our grapes and see our vineyard. We do have a really nice old barn that was built in 1820. That's kind of fun to see how they put it together with the big giant logs. We do have a nice field, plenty of outdoor seating. Right now the wildflowers are blooming, so we have a huge bouquet of sunflowers right in the middle that you're more than welcome to sit around and enjoy. We have a really nice flight that we do where you can pick 5 wines to try off of our list. Red, white, wine slushies, whatever you'd like, you can try. We'd love for you to come and join us. We are located in Fayetteville, which is a tiny little cute town, about 200 people, but we are about 8 miles away from Round Top, so we are in prime location for all of your antiquing needs and the fabulous festival that we have twice a year. Our website is going to be bluemulewines.com. Blue Mule Wines is also our Facebook and our Instagram tag, so please check us out there, see what kind of events we're holding. We always post when we're having live music. But always feel free to come and see us. We've got a stool waiting for you, and we're always ready to share some good stories and laughs.
Stop by the Blue Mule Winery today and beat the heat with the wine slushie. Now this next stop, we're headed to the farm. We're here at Blissful Folly Farm, where not only are they a winery, they're also a brewery and a fully working farm. So let's go inside and try some adult beverages.
My name is Wendy Rohan. We welcome you to Blissful Folly Farm. My husband and I founded this farm in 2008. It's been a family adventure ever since. And we started with making mead, which is honey wine, and then quickly added wine and cider. And then about 3 years ago, decided to add beer. So when you come out, what's fun about coming out is there's a really wide range of things to try. If you do a tasting tour, you do get to pick amongst those different categories, so that's kind of fun. So there was really something for everybody. We do offer that kind of traditional tasting room experience. So you come out, you get 4 things to choose from. They are your picks. And then we have a huge outside area to relax under a pavilion or on the deck, and offer full kitchen Friday through Sundays, and light bites like charcuterie trays and salads on Thursdays when we're open. We started making beer, we started making beer quite some time ago in the mid-90s, but only started making it commercially here, like I said, a few years ago. And it's kind of been something that's kind of full circle for us. People always say, well, why do you do so many different things? But honestly, there is some different equipment involved, but it really is all about fermentation, which is something we love. So fermentation stays the same regardless of what you're making, and that's what we enjoy doing out here. Blissful Folly Farm is a working farm, and so we do have quite a few animals on the farm, including chickens, a donkey, goats, sheep. We do keep bees as well. We have over 30 different fruit trees, and we use a lot of those ingredients in the different things that we make. And we also have 2 acres in vines, 1 red, 1 white, that either get used in meads or wines, depending on what we're making. So Blissful Folly came from, so years ago when you had a farm, you could just have a farm, and then, I don't know, I think it's maybe 2009, the ag commissioner said we have to have a name on your farm. And I was like, oh my gosh, what, we named so many things. So my husband stepped in. He knows I'm a big Joseph Campbell fan. And so Joseph Campbell's thing was always about following your bliss and doing, what sparks joy and bliss in you. And that's how we came up with the Blissful Folly Farm name. And my husband, being the type of person he is, loves that the initials are BFF. So if you're our club member, then you're our BFF, which is totally sappy. So please come out and see us. We are conveniently located in between Houston and Austin, almost equidistant between the 2 cities. And we are located between LaGrange and Round Top. Our address is 6002 FM 2981. It's pretty easy to find on Google, but we are in a nice kind of bucolic country setting. So a little bit of driving, a little bit out of the way, but a nice break from the cities.
We had a fun time at the farm here, but I think it's time to head to our next stop. We're here at Majek Vineyard and Bistro, where they have some of the most awarded wines in South Texas. Let's go inside and beat the heat and grab a glass.
I'm Lynn Majek. I'm the owner of Majek Vineyard and Winery. We're located in Schulenburg, Texas, which is about halfway between Houston and San Antonio on I-10. We're open Wednesday through Sunday, 12 to 6. And we've now been open for almost 10 years, so I hope you, when you're driving by, you'll come check us out. We have a vineyard and winery on the property, and genesis of the whole idea was when I was working at AT&T in San Antonio years ago. The headquarters moved to Dallas for AT&T, and so I was going to lose my job. And Randy and I had already started to develop this property in Schulenburg that had been in his family for already over 100 years. And so we were going to develop it as a weekend place for ourselves. And so I looked at Randy one night and I said, maybe I can just learn how to grow one thing. I had already fallen in love with the Texas wine industry, and so I thought maybe I can be part of that myself. And I always joked there must have been lots of drinking going on for me to think I could do it. But anyway, I went back to school and I got a 2-year degree from Texas Tech in viticulture. And we ended up planting our vineyard in 2013. We opened in 2014 and we started making wine on the property in 2015. So I got laid off in 2015, so it's really part of my exit strategy, I guess, was how we got started. And now, as I said, we've been open for 10 years. We have the wine that we grow here, which is Black Spanish, a grape that has been grown in South Texas for over 300 years. It's a wine grape from France. Originally, Cab Franc was its parentage, but it's been in Texas forever. We make a rosé out of our Black Spanish that has actually been awarded 91 points on the Robert Parker scale from Forbes.com. So we're blessed with a very great winemaker. We also offer dry whites, sweet reds, dry reds. We actually have 5 dry red wines in our portfolio now, including Cabernet Blend, Tannat, Tempranillo, Mourvedre, etc. So we try to have something for everybody. We offer mocktails, which are cocktails made from wine. We have a mint julep and sangria and Bloody Marys that are made with a Bloody Mary mix called Big Bayou, which is made in Houston. He's another bootstrapper like me who started making his own Bloody Mary mix, and now he's in all kind of liquor stores. But it's a delicious Bloody Mary mix. We have Heineken, which is the best no-alcohol beer, and tea. That's what I think a lot of people think. I don't like wine, so maybe I don't want to go to a winery, but of course we have tea. And we also have a restaurant. So we've got sandwiches, appetizers, crab cakes, delicious BLT. We've got the only cheesecake for 60 miles. So as I said, we try to have something good for everybody. We really look forward to hosting you here at Majek. We do have camping for RVs if you're freestanding and you don't need water or utilities. And so we'd love to have you here overnight, or come out and have a nice day trip out in the country, get a breath of fresh air and a delicious glass of wine.
What do ducks have to do with wine? Let's head to the Whistling Duck Vineyard to find out.
Welcome to Whistling Duck. I'm John Cook, one of the owners here at Whistling Duck. Just to tell you a little bit about our winery, we started growing grapes in 2007, and we opened our tasting room in 2014. We've Started out in our original building, which was very small. We then expanded and built a second building, which is where we are right now. And we opened that building about a year and a half ago. We have 4 acres of vineyard. We grow 2 different types of grapes here. We grow Blanc de Bois, which is an American hybrid grape that we make white wines with, and we grow a red wine grape, which is Lenoir, or a lot of people know it as Black Spanish. So we grow both of those grapes here. We have an offering of about 20 different wines, and we also have wine slushes, a couple of different flavors of wine slushes. We also do sangria. We do a red sangria and a white sangria as well. We do have live music here at the winery every Saturday from 2 to 5. Our first Friday of the month we do live music as well. We stay open a little bit later. And we also have a food special every first Friday. The third Friday of every month we do what has been called our Burgers and Bingo. So we do smash burgers, and then we do what we call trash to treasure bingos. And so you play for prizes, the cards are free. It's just a time for the community to come out and have a great time and drink some wine. The reason we named it Whistling Duck is there is an actual duck called a Mexican black-bellied whistling tree duck, and it is prevalent in the Gulf Coast area. If you're near a golf course in the Houston, Victoria area, you'll probably see whistling ducks there around the water. They do like bodies of water that have a lot of dead trees around them, and we have a very large pond here on the property. Before we cleared around the pond, we had a flock of whistling ducks. And so we always said that if we ever opened a tasting room, we were going to call it Whistling Duck Winery. So the reason we decided to open a winery is my wife and I, on our 20th wedding anniversary, went to the Napa Valley for our anniversary trip. We fell in love with the vineyards and the wineries there. This was many years ago, and we had 3 small children at home, and we said, well, maybe one of these days we might do something like that. My brother-in-law and sister also did something similar. They went to the wine country in the Washington State area. They came back and they owned the property where our winery sits right now. They asked us if we wanted to go ahead and plant some grapes, and we said yes. And that was really all we thought we would ever do, is plant grapes, sell the grapes to other wineries. And so we did that from 2007 to 2013, and then we decided to open a tasting room in 2014, and we've just expanded since then. We'd like to welcome everybody out to Whistling Duck Winery. Come on out to see us. Our slogan is porch sittin', wine sippin', country trippin' fun. You can find us at 1211 County Road 273, Weimar, Texas. Our website is www.whistlingduckwinery.com, so come on out and see us.
I think it's safe to say we all had a great time on the Texas Independence Wine Trail. Now remember, Texans, we don't drink and drive, so always find a designated driver so you can get home safe. For more information on each of the wineries, head over to the TexasIndependenceWineTrail.com. Where will we go on our next adventure? You'll just have to tune in. Cheers!